Good morning. It is another vlogmas in Bangkok, and today Tony and I will be heading over to Siam Paragon. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys for the attention that we received from our second last video. I'll leave a link above regarding our dream retired life, and I noticed that there was a few questions about how we got to this point, and I thought it would be fun that throughout our vlog that I could tell you about how I got from my 9 to 5 to this point in our life. So let's get the day started. It is another gorgeous day here in Bangkok. I am so happy that every day I get to experience this weather. Tony and I lived in Vancouver, and it's usually raining or cloudy or cold, so really love this weather change. I thought that maybe it would be good to talk about my background because it really set up the mindset of how I felt about my 9 to 5. So I grew up in a pretty unstable family situation. I was the oldest of 4 siblings, and I was more aware of my parents' struggles. And one of the hot topics of many of their fights was money. We're currently at Paragon MRT station, and Tony's just over at the counter trying to get an MRT card since we're having trouble with our credit cards. Currently at Siam Paragon, and I am starving, so let's just grab something to eat first, and then we can go on with what we were talking about. I'm so hungry. First bite. I love the chicken. What I also love about this dish is it comes with soup. I just love it. It just makes the meal even better. Lovely. Now onto the pad thai. I just love this pad thai. How do they make the egg layer so thin, honestly? And the noodles are nice and orange. Plus it comes with these jumbo shrimp. I'm gonna try the shrimp first. Juicy. Try some noodles. I honestly love the food here, but it's always so crowded. So these are the Gourmet Eats card. It's basically a food card. You fill it up for a maximum of 500 baht, and you can go to any of the restaurants and use it to get the food. There are some restaurants that take cards as well, but most of them will take the Gourmet Eats cards. So once you're done eating, you can go over to the kiosk and then return these cards for whatever amount is left. I was having a headache, but after taking a couple sips of this, I feel so much better. Looks nice. Oh, and there's a piano right there. Can you see it playing? We are currently at Siam Paragon's department store. And so, like I was saying, my parents, they fought a lot. And it was mostly about money. And every single time they fought, I just felt like they loved each other less and less. To the point where I feel like they were just strangers living together. And because they fought so much, because they struggled so much, my sisters, my siblings and I had to be put into foster care more than once. And that was really hard. It just, that sense of instability made me develop this fear of being homeless. And so with that mindset, before I start choking up, let's just take a break and play Wordle. Tony finished Wordle way too fast. I just blinked and he already finished it. I'm not recovered yet, so let's just take this time to just walk around a bit. Wow. Who needs a TV this big though?
Huh?
Who needs a TV this big?
You live like a mansion.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of us live in mansions nowadays. Holy moly, look at this.
Are you gonna put 2 more?
Wow, I don't know. Do you like this, Tony? Is it a bit too much?
No, I think it's too much. It's too wide, you know. If you have to turn to look at it, I don't like it.
Yeah. We just left the department store and I saw on TikTok that Siam Paragon has their first ever Nintendo store. I don't know if it's open now, but we're gonna head over to the area where it's located and see if it is. Oh. So this is the Smirski collection. A friend of ours went to Japan and specifically got a few of these, and apparently they're so popular.
They look kind of derpy, kind of cute.
So each of the boxes have them in different positions. Like this one's yoga. This one is glow in the dark.
I'm kind of into this one. I kind of want to get it, but I just want this one.
Okay, so what are the options?
This one, these are the options.
Oh.
I mean, I guess it's all kind of pretty cute. I don't care for this one.
I'm starting to get the appeal. It's kind of cute. Bangkok does so much better than in North America is their movie theater. Like the Siam Paragon, it's incredible. There's Starbucks, there's a sushi restaurant, there's an option for VIP seatings. It's just incredible. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. We're at the Nintendo store and there's no lineup.
It's actually pretty quiet.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So cute.
I like this one.
Oh yeah.
The Mario Kart.
Yes.
And then the octopus.
Ooh. Nice. Oh my gosh, look at them. They're so cute. Oh. We just left. And honestly, it doesn't...
It's not much going on.
Yeah, not much going on compared to the Japan.
I think most when they go in there, they go in to look, but not really to buy.
Yeah, yeah. But it was good. I'm glad that we got to check it out. I think that Sleeping Kirby really perked up my mood, so let's continue talking. So, because of that unstable home life that I had, I started to have a bad mental mindset on money and work. So, it made me want it. Because I didn't want to be homeless, I kept working a lot. Like I would work 7 days a week, sometimes 10 to 16-hour shifts. And to the point where if ever I had a chance to have a day off, I would feel so guilty. This is honestly a really hard topic for me to have. And I think this area is way too loud. Let's find a quieter place to go. We just took a number. We're going to be going to Sushiro to have some dessert. Oh, neat. This restaurant is so much nicer than any other Sushiro I've been to. Just check this out. They have these dividers here so that it can fit 2 people.
So private.
Yeah. I've never really gone here just for desserts, so this is really exciting to me. Are you ready for dessert?
Oh yeah, can't wait.
I know. The dessert here is amazing. If you ever come here, I'd highly recommend you try it. So this is the milk crepe. Delicious. This is the Catalana. Oh, so good. This is our OG favorite, the broiled salmon. We just left Sushiro, and as I was saying, what was I saying? So I was working so hard, but I had no goal, no directions, no light at the end of the tunnel. And all the money that I earned, I would just put into a savings account with barely any interest.
I think our time was really bad. I think interest was like 0.1% or something.
Barely anything.
Canadian banks are terrible.
Yeah, yeah. Barely anything. And I only used debit card or cash. I would never use my credit card because I just had this bad relations with credit cards. To me, it felt like racking up debt, high interest rates, and just overall not very appealing. For me, I'm very risk adverse, and I didn't want to lose any of the money that I worked so hard for. And so it just became like this cycle where I would be working extremely hard, having no goal, no end, and almost every day I would think to myself, am I gonna be working until the day I die?
I think another thing is that because you're working so hard, sometimes 10, 16 hours a day, end of the day, you just don't really want to do anything, so you end up spending money on bad food or it also comes with a lot of bad habits as well.
Oh, for sure. I remember during one of my double shifts, I had no energy to make food, so I would go to my nearest McDonald's and just order food there, and it became so often because I, again, worked almost the entire day, had no energy, and so I just fed myself these unhealthy food, and I think it also made me more lethargic, more tired, more unwilling to do things to take care of myself. So working was really hard on me both mentally and physically.
Passengers can connect to the airport rail at this station.
We're inside Metro Mall. I'm starting to feel a bit sick. I can feel a slight headache and a mild sore throat. So getting these vitamin C powder mixture. I hope this makes me feel better. We just bought some items from Lawson to see if it'll make me feel better. We're also going to head over to grab some dinner to take home. So this Cafe Amazon has a bag.
It's also compostable too.
Oh.
The cool thing is that it actually separated into two compartments.
Ooh, nice.
Really cool.
I just love these detailed, very practical things that they add. Nearly back home, I am just so relieved every time Tony and I are out. We really enjoy our time out, but we really love just coming home and just relaxing. Can't wait to settle down. Okay, so we're back home now. Oni just left to go to the gym, and I just wanted to discuss with you my transition from a 9-to-5 to being where Tony and I are today. So basically, everything changed for me in 2014 when I met Tony. He was more financially knowledgeable than I was, and he introduced me to a form of investment that was doable for me. He encouraged me to take hold of my finances and keep track of what I was spending as well as what I was earning. But most importantly, he painted a goalpost for us, something for me to look forward to and to put meaning behind my work. He changed my perspective on credit cards and encouraged me to use that as my primary card rather than my debit card to rack up points and to increase my credit score. And he also encouraged me to open up a investment account, which was nerve-wracking to do because it was something I had to do on my own. I had to book the appointment. I had to go to the my bank, and asked them for it. And it was just so adult of me to be taking hold of my life. And I think I opened up the account like in my early to mid 20s, and I felt so old at that moment, but very proud. And so he encouraged me to invest in index funds, and from there max off my TFSA, which is a tax-free savings account similar to American Roth IRA. And I would max it out every year. He not only helped me with my finances, but also created a goal for myself, which turned into our goal of financial freedom and being able to have the option to do what we want to do in the city that we love. Present day, we're now in Bangkok, and most of our expenses is covered by our dividend investments. And each day I wake up and I'm just so happy that I'm here and that I can turn to Tony and ask him, what do you want to do? And we just do it. I can only go by my own experiences, and I really hope that my story was inspiring or useful in any way. I was thinking about doing a how much we spend in a month living in Bangkok. I was initially thinking about doing that after the month of December, but because of the increased interest in my second last video, I am really encouraged to do it this month. But I really would like to get your opinion. I believe the last video got 89 likes in 2 days, so I'm hoping if this video gets to 100 likes in 2 days, I'll create a video about our monthly expenses. So if that's something that you're interested in, please like. If you have any questions, comment, and please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you liked our content. Okay, have a great day. Bye.